Alright guys, we're back. It's been a minute since we made a video. Last video we tried to make, we tried to go up to 131. We got stuck in traffic. They closed the highway for a wreck. So we still drove all the way up there after sitting in almost 2 hours, completely stopped on the highway, got up to 131, tucked the car, jumped in the lanes. Long story short, it started raining and we came back home. So that was kind of the last straw for me. I finally pulled the trigger and we bought ourselves an enclosed trailer. We got a 24-foot Hallmark enclosed trailer. First thing I did when I got it home was I put epoxy floor in this thing. Came out badass. Really excited on how it came out. Some people say don't do epoxy, but I have a couple buddies that have done it. Came out great. Haven't done much so far other than the epoxy floor. Like I said, got a couple things to hold stuff in the trailer. The plan is to deck out the front of this. We're gonna go to a race in Kentucky, the NMRA race at the end of the month, so we're gonna be staying in this thing. Long story short, we're going up to Lapeer tomorrow, and we're gonna send this thing. We've got it turned up. We're gonna try to go fast before we go down to that race. We're gonna pull the parachute. We're gonna get through all the hurdles we've been trying to do. Hopefully the weather plays ball. Looks like it's gonna be really good tomorrow. So yeah, real stoked about the new trailer. Got her loaded up. Hey, thanks for helping me load up the trailer, boys. Okay, you got some squirt guns? Yeah. My man. So yeah, we're getting it loaded up. We're gonna get everything set so we can just jump in this thing tomorrow morning and head up to Lapeer and hopefully send her and go fast. That's the plan, so should be good. All right, here we go, 6:45. It is 51 degrees. Kind of see my breath. So we're loaded up and we're heading up to Lapeer. Here we go. All right, here we go.
I'm not gonna be responsible for you being
58 degrees right now, not a cloud in the sky. It's an absolutely perfect day up here. Prep looks pretty good up there. Bunch of cool stuff showing up. There is a bracket race today, so they're gonna test from 10 to noon. So we're gonna try to make 2 passes. Got a couple different tunes Justin's given me to bump the boost up 2 pounds every pass. So we're gonna be 2 extra pounds this first hit than last time we were out. So see what it does. Air is just amazing right now. DA is incredible. And yeah, perfect day. Got my dad out here and Trenton out here, so I'm gonna get up there and send it. Let's go! God damn, that was a pass. Woo! Let's go. I can't wait to see that slip. Let me grab this chute. Oh my God. Dude. Oh, she went, boys. She went right down through there. Pulled the chute. First time, chute came out great. Thank you, Donnie, telling me how to do that. Drove into it. Such a difference driving into the chute like that than being on the brakes. I didn't touch the brakes till like halfway through the shutdown area. Whew. That was sick. Looking forward to seeing this slip. Thanks, buddy. 840. Let's go! Let's go! Come on, dude. 154 miles an hour. 126 to the 60. Holy 126 to the 60. Let's go, dude. Went 130 in the 8. Let's go. Come on, dude. Yes. All right, guys, unfortunately, we had to dip out of 131. The car that was actually pitted next to us completely oiled down the track. His oil relocation fitting came loose right at the 60 foot, and he went down to the 1320, pumping 8 quarts of oil down the whole track. So it was a mile-long line, every single car there, and then they were going to do bracket, 2 rounds of bracket, and then testing again, so it would have been up there all day. So threw the car in the trailer, brought it home, started looking at the data. That's what I want to show you guys. Some pretty interesting stuff that I'm finding looking at the data. But you might have noticed on the helmet cam, doing a little stuff in the interior. Kind of wrapped all the centerpieces in carbon. And then I ordered a bunch of new buttons. And I'll eventually wrap that in carbon. Obviously not going to do real carbon. Car's heavy as is, but it'll look cool. I ordered some really cool buttons for that, so stay tuned to see those. They're cool, all custom, but they're coming from Australia, so they won't be here for a while. But I guess we did what we wanted to do up there, right, T?
Yeah, we went 840.
Went 840 something, 840, I'll have to look. But car was flying and went fast to the 60, fastest to the 8th, fastest to the quarter, and it was only 13 pounds of boost peak. So I'll flip the camera around and show you guys what's up with it. This is the G meter, this line, the orange line that it's on, and for the first time ever, we saw over 2 Gs, 2.1 Gs at peak. But this line that's under it, this is throttle position sensor. So you can see as I'm getting put in the seat, I'm dropping way down to 84% throttle. Terrible. I did move my seat forward. I just moved it back because I was super uncomfortable in the car. So it's obviously not the seat. It's obviously me. But that's a big deal, going to 84% from 100. You can see I get my foot back in it as the G load comes off. I'm at 100% until I get to these bumps at Lapeer. Let me put on drive shaft RPM. Here's drive shaft RPM. So you see these bumps in the blue down here. At Lapeer, you come off concrete and you go on to asphalt, and when you do, there's a pretty significant bump. It's right there, and then it gets bumpy in the right lane all the way down the track. The scary one is that guy, because that is a 600 RPM drop, meaning that the tire is spinning right there. So not good. Probably when we go to Lapeer from now on, I'm only going to run the car to the 8th mile. The interesting thing is you don't really feel these second bumps in the car. You definitely feel this first bump when you come off the transition. So this line, the squiggly line you see, is boost, and it peaks right around here. And 14.5 was the most I see. So still got lots of room to go. When it's on the 2-step, it's only making 5 pounds of boost. That's why it's leaving. but it did go 126 to the 60 doing that. So I think the car's got way more in the 60 without having to change much. But I'll tell you, 126, that put me in the seat like I've never been put in the seat before, and the car just went. Hopefully I can keep my foot in it. I just moved the seat back in the car when we got home because I was super uncomfortable being slammed forward. My head was not touching the ceiling. So I moved it back because Lane, that pass over the last pass, neither of them I had my foot to the floor at the 60 foot. So obviously it's just something I got to do in the car. I'm going to try getting my foot lower on the gas pedal instead of in the middle. That gives me a little bit more range and try to lock it in. But never had a problem keeping my foot to the floor, but it's obviously a thing. So I'm going to have to work on that. And then try to make a full pass when we get up to Kentucky. We're going to go to the NMRA race in a couple weeks at Kentucky Ford National. So we're going to run the car in True Street. So if we can do that and then, in testing, then maybe put a couple more pounds of boost in it if it'll take it. I think the car can go probably 8.2 on this tune, and I think it probably has a 7 in it if we really try. So that's a short video, guys. Sorry we only got one pass. It's a long day for us driving all the way up there, paying the money to make one hit, but car's back in one piece. Got to pull the parachute, got that monkey off our back. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Peace!